You pay taxes that fund their salaries, but you may be surprised to know what some county employees are being paid.
Natalie Tendall of 2 News Investigates has been digging into Montgomery County's payroll. She is following your money and finding out who's in what you might well call the 100K Club, local government employees who are paid more than $100,000 per year.
I dug through the records of more than 4,000 Montgomery County employee salaries and found at least 55 people were each paid more than $100,000 last year. Who do you think was the highest paid employee for Montgomery County last year?
That is a really good question. The judge's boss.
It's actually a forensic pathologist with the coroner's office. According to data 2 News Investigates obtained from the Montgomery County Auditor's Office, the top forensic pathologist had a salary of about $179,000. On top of that, he took home an additional $43,000 from benefits and overtime.
I mean, $180,000, that's a lot of money, but he's basically a doctor.
That's true. I called the coroner's office and found that forensic pathologists have to be board certified. They're the ones conducting autopsies and investigating deaths. According to coroner Kent Harshbarger, who had a salary of $118,000 last year, his team is paid fairly for the amount and type of work they do. In fact, he told me if he could, he would pay them more. But there are 54 other county employees who have salaries over $100,000, including the health commissioner at $173,000, court administrator at $110,000, human resource director at $107,000, and the county engineer at $104,000. I showed the list of salaries and positions to business owners Jamaica White and Jolanda Hill.
I don't think it's fair. Well, for me, it depends on what they do. I mean, if they have the educational background and experience.
White says as a taxpayer, she would like to know more about what these jobs entail.
I mean, they make a lot of money, but, you know, I'm not going to say they're not deserving of it either. I can't really say that. Right. You know, I can't really say they're not deserving of it at the same time.
But local tax watchdog Ron Albin says these salaries are out of line.
And the traditional deal between the people and government employees is we'll give you great benefits, we'll give you great job security, but in return, we expect a modest salary. And with respect to these high-end positions, that deal has been broken.
According to census data, the average person living in Montgomery County makes about $25,000. The highest Montgomery County employee salary is more than 7 times that. Albin says local government leaders need to take the economic situation of the area into consideration.
I think it's important that the leaders of Montgomery County understand that these salaries seem out of line to most people, you know, in the private sector that are struggling to make ends meet.
See, they should have showed us this list
in college,
like right in high school, right before you go to college, because maybe you would have changed some things that you have done.
Now, there's not one person or group in charge of determining the salaries for county employees. In Montgomery County, each department is responsible for setting its own. We reached out to the county commissioner's office. A spokeswoman pointed out their policy, which states they keep salaries competitive and based off performance. They declined any further comment. Now, you can take a look at all the Montgomery County employees' salaries yourself. We've posted a searchable database on our website at WDTN.com. Natalie Tendall, 2 News Invest.